Hello everybody, welcome back. I am the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be playing some League of Legends, another Platinum 4 ranked game. I am duoing with a buddy of mine who's constantly asking me to duo, so I'll go ahead and get one in here with him really quickly. So this will probably be matched at Gold 1 or Gold 2, I would imagine. He's a Gold 4, I believe, right now, so... You know, I've known this guy for a long time, and I just like to play a game with him every now and then, because he is fun, he is a cool guy. So every now and then I do play. I understand that statistically, this is bad, as I've explained before. So you should not duo with most people unless they can perform at the level in which you're going to be matched. So unless you're using voice comms, or you just have a lot of really good synergy, or just some reason they are smurfing, something like that. Because, as I've explained before, statistically you're just going to lose more. It's pulling them into a division that they are not in currently, and they're probably not in it for a good reason at the current time. And it's also subjecting the other 3 people in the game to playing with someone that is matched lower. Now, yes, it does go down, right? But it doesn't meet you in the middle. So it's not going to put me, down in a game that's Gold 3 or something like that. It's going to pull him up to a game that's probably Gold 1, if I had to guess. So he's going to be one of the only Gold 4s in the game, and everyone else is going to be Gold 1 and up. So, I don't know. I've explained why I don't think that's a good strategy to gain elo in the long run. Statistically, you're hurting yourself by doing that. But, like I said, I've just known this guy for a long time, and I just want to play, with him every now and then, just because I feel bad if I don't. So, alright, so we're doing support. He's doing mid. Now, I did look at his profile, and he has been winning quite a lot. He just started playing Vagar in ranked, I think, and he has actually been winning quite a lot. But he's also been winning at the, the Gold 4 level, so now he's in, now he's in Gold 1, so we'll see. Vagar is extremely dangerous. He can be good, but you have to be able to hit his stun, which is a really weird shape. I'll ban Swain, sure. I also don't like that we have a Warwick jungle if this guy actually picks that, which he probably will. Warwick is just not good in this meta, I don't think. He's too linear. Like, he can't adapt to situations that are bad. He's got 1 CC, so he's good at catching people, but they just need to rework him, honestly. His kid is really old. He's just very linear. Like, he has 0 threat before level 6, so if they pick an early pressure jungler like Elise, Lee Sin, Xin Zhao, I mean, there's a lot of, or Xin Zhao, or however you pronounce that, then we're going to be in trouble. Yasuo is also a very challenging pick right now. Like, he's very underpowered, he's very difficult to play correctly. So if you're a good Yasuo, you can win, but these are all red flags. These are all red flags. This is 3 flags. So we'll see how the team picks. I might dodge. As I've said, you should be dodging pretty regularly. Another thing to keep in mind is that people who play, and this isn't always true, but people who play unorthodox picks, or who play picks that are very poor into other picks or other meta champions, often are not good players, because good players will recognize that that's a bad pick, or that I shouldn't pick that early on. Like, I shouldn't first pick Yasuo because I'm going to get countered. Like, good players will realize that and adapt. So it's not necessarily that the champion itself is inherently bad. It's not that every Yasuo player in the world is bad. It's the mentality. It's not thinking about why you're picking what you're picking, not thinking of the strategic implications, just picking it because you're just thinking, oh, I want Yasuo. Whatever. Well, okay. Well, they picked 2 pretty bad non-meta champions. So... just gonna see if I can get a feel. So he's not gonna give me anything. I'm just gonna do Tahm. We need a tank.
Call me king, call me demon. Water forgets the names of the drowned.
Tahm's good against Warwick. Tahm's good against Ash Arrow. Tahm is all... Whoa, if this guy actually goes to Vel'Koz jungle, we're definitely dodging. Tristana's pretty bad right now too. Like, there's a lot of bad stuff going on here. Like, this is... We might be matched lower than Gold 1, honestly, for this game. These comps just don't make any sense on both sides, though. So that's good. At least both sides are wacky. But if this guy seriously picks Vel'Koz jungle, I'm gonna dodge. I'm hoping that he's trolling, please. I mean, he did have Warwick selected, so... I don't want to say anything because he might be a troll, and I don't want to, you know, give him any reason to troll harder. So I don't want to say, don't pick Vel'Koz, please, or anything like that. Like, he knows it's a troll pick if he picks it. Okay, so we can do that. So I think, yeah, we already got the Tahm page set up. Okay, so is this winnable? Veigar can blow up Syndra. I can save people from Syndra. I can save people from Warwick and Ashe. We have 2 tanks. It's good enough to play. It's good enough to play. I don't like it, but it's good enough to play. Actually, Tahm no MR. That's where we get versus Braum in lane. So... Trista's a weak laner. Trista's good at taking towers. That's kind of her role now. Like, you can do early aggression and be okay with her. But not into Braum. Anytime you see Braum, that means you're not doing all-in 2v2 fights early, because he will just destroy you. And Braum's really good against Nami, as I said before. I don't think I knew he was going to pick Braum when I picked Tahm, though, so I didn't have that information. But Tahm Kench is a much better pick into Braum. Okay, so we're just going to do health, this, and this. Okay, so we're good. I've been winning quite a lot with Tahm lately. I mean, honestly, a good tip, too, is just broadcasting these games is actually helping me with my win percentage quite a lot, because I'm having to vocalize and just explain all of my decisions. Like, I'm just constantly thinking, I'm not getting lazy, I'm being sharp. I used to just, you know, just listen to music, just put on a playlist, and just, like, grind out, you know, a bunch of games when I was just trying to go really hard to get to Diamond. You know, I'd play, like, you know, 5 to 10 games a day, just put on some music, and just, like, grind it out. But I think actually going back, watching some of these replays, having to explain myself at the end of the video, like what I think happened, what we could actually learn. At first, it was kind of a distraction to try to talk the entire time to explain everything. It was kind of hard to focus, but now that I've been doing this for a few weeks now, I like it. I think it really helps you reflect and make good decisions. It just keeps you sharp. It keeps you honest, because you have to explain everything. So maybe a good piece of advice would be to go back, watch replays, just get something like OBS and just watch some of your replays, at least the key moments, if not the whole thing. I don't want to eat Vi if she steps up very close. Yeah, because the eat is very unstable. Okay, I'll take a couple of hits for him too. But yeah, so maybe that's a good tip also if you're just learning to, or even if you've been playing for a while, just try to film it and then explain it as you go. You don't actually have to make a channel or anything and ever publish it, but I think just having the explanation and just recording it Now, if you're in your dorm room and it's going to annoy like your roommate or something like that, then of course take that into consideration. But if you can, at least record the replays and go back and watch them. And I think just vocalizing and just physically saying what you're doing is good. I don't have tongue or anything. That was bold. She still had flash. I could have let the bomb do it, but I think she had heal too. So I didn't want to give her a chance. So I think she's just joking, but I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, he's just joking. So just always, you know, try to read between the lines. Okay, I'm actually gonna go for a... Do I want a fairy charm here? I think I do. I just want to go with a fairy charm. It's a little weird and a pink. And the reason is I can just do more tongue lashes, just put on more pressure. Okay, so just joke along there. So yeah, that was, I thought that was a little bold just to go that hardcore because I didn't have the tongue yet, but it worked out, so we just went along with it. Ash just was completely not respecting that a jungler could be there.
Everyone ends downriver
And it's not terrible for us to get gold. Okay, let me see. So Warwick's trying to come down and gank, which is, I mean... At least everything is at a lower elo. Like this, you guys should be able to tell the difference in this game and my usual games that I play when it's a platform rank. I mean, there are plenty of mistakes going on in the games that I usually play, but this is just a circus. Like, there's so many weird things going on that just don't make any sense. So we know Warwick's here, but he's level 4, so what's he gonna do? We'll just put a ward here. Okay, so Mordekaiser has kills, which means Braum is talking. If you ever notice that, if somebody just like stands still like that for a while, that means they're typing. So that means he's probably telling Warwick to back off or to camp or something, or raging at him or just something, I don't know. The tongue doesn't trade that well early. Once I get a couple of points in it though, it's pretty decent. So Fairy Charm's not great, but once again, you're effectively just paying 40 gold just to have a ton more mana early on for Harass, so I think it's worth it. It does, I mean, obviously it's not a super great item on him, but, you know, it's something. Just gives you a little bit of pressure. Just let them know that Braum's roaming.
is the seasoning. No true hunger can be abated.
Ah, wrong thing. He's just going too hard, like, with the Braum stun, it's just too much. We should have just backed up when we saw Warwick. So I'm just not even going to say anything about that, because he should have backed up, so I shouldn't have to waste a summoner on that. But I messed that up. I should have eaten him, and because his he overlapped with a minion, it just ate the minion. So the targeting on the Tahm is, on the eats, if you're trying to eat something in traffic, is very frustrating. So I'm gonna get this.
I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation.
So that was a large mistake, was mine there, because I ate the minion instead. I think they flashed out of it, but if I would have eaten the Braum, then he would have 100% died. So a lot of that is my fault. But I thought the play was dead after I messed that up, so I just backed up, but he kept going. Even though we don't have any real CC or anything. That's okay, I still feel pretty good about it. Who got the kill? Warwick did. The top's getting crushed, as I expected he probably would. I mean, I still think Yasuo is very good in this meta, and I think he's a hard champion to play on top of that. So, you don't want to play champions that are really hard to play, unless you just... I just don't. Just, why? Like, just play easier champions that are very impactful and effective. I'm just not really sure where to put this pink. So I'm just going to put some wards down.
Anything of depth is deceitful. All shall drown in my...
An ally has been slain.
Okay, so I think we should be able to get a kill here.
Depth of flavor is what I covet. How delectable.
No, I'm backing up.
I have taste that are
I just want this. Just so that someone gets this XP. Chris is fine. They're pushing her into tower. It's fine.
Everyone ends downriver eventually. Every heart has its own hunger.
Okay. Let's see if they are here or not. They might be here. Oh, dang it. See, so I just want to keep vision of them for the Vi. Okay, here we go. I can eat them off of this if they come in here. I think that was a good job. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just say it. Alright, I'm gonna get some boots here.
The only real sin is to deny a craving.
Okay, she needs mana. Yeah, don't go help Mordekaiser. I mean, I guess it's much easier. Like, we can get a 3v2 bot. And, like, superior positioning versus an immobile carry.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, so I need to just put some wards down just to make sure we don't get counter ganked here. And I don't think they warded this. We need to get kills bottom, like we need to snowball this Vi. Okay, Syndra's coming down here now.
Now we shall gluttonize.
Ult him, ult him, ult him. Ult him. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tank it for him. I can grayskin some of this out. So the reason that you don't want to help Yasuo top is because he's too weak to do anything. Like, Mordekaiser can probably 2v1. Also, if, like, he's going to keep pinging that because he doesn't understand, but the problem is, if Vi goes up there, Mordekaiser could 2v1. Also, Yasuo hasn't been warding, so that means that if Warwick shows up and they get a 2v2, then they're both going to die. So, we know that bot is easy kills. Okay, they're all going to dive me. So I need to back up. So I just saw him on wards. So we just have to give it up. See, exactly what I'm talking about. He's still got a kill out of it. And it took 2 people to take him down. So 100% not worth it. That's exactly why you don't do that, guys. Because now they get bottom tower, like... So, Sencho was sitting in there for like 2 minutes, but why not? I mean, there was no pressure mid. Bot can obviously 2v1, so why not just sit there forever? And she has teleport, so... So they probably have wards here now. So I think they went ahead and backed. It's a little dangerous, but go ahead and just... Yeah. So I need more wards. Need to get more wards. I don't think Triss can 1v1 this Ashe. No, she can't. So hopefully she doesn't try. Alright,
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, we need this quickly.
From suffering, my banquet is born. Everyone ends downriver.
Alright, this is another danger. I mean, I don't know. This is why I don't like dueling. This is one of the major reasons. Gosh, she faked me out. This is risky. Yeah, it's just way too much. I can almost eat out of the ult like 1 second here. So that was really dangerous. I probably shouldn't have made that play, but we're getting a little... It's getting bad. So, the reason why is we knew mid was missing, we knew jungler was missing, we knew top had a TP. Potentially. So, I chased Ashe really far, but I just needed a kill. But we did get Ashe, but after Ashe, you cannot stay for Braum. Like, you have to know, if they weren't there in the first little bit, then they're definitely running there now. The guy just needs to stop. I mean, this is so common with Yasuo games. Like, Yasuo is a huge, huge strike. If you see a Yasuo in your game, like, you really need everyone else to carry hard because... Okay, so yeah, I guess he TP'd in there. It's just bad. Like, people are just chasing kills. Like, we should have just gotten that kill right there and just left. Like... Does he have teleport? No, he doesn't. He just doesn't understand how to split. Like, he just doesn't understand anything. This is just such a huge risk, like... Because people are just making such bad decisions that... I just, like, my strategic thinking just isn't even really worth it. I mean, or I can't really do a lot. Let him back, and then we're going to kill Mord. Okay, there we go. Now we can kill Mord. I hope. Like, Mord's trying to bait me into that, but I wanted to make sure Syndra backed before that. So, okay, let's just pause and assess here, like, what's going on. I just want to get some of this. I'm getting a lot of these kills too. Like, this is bad. But, I mean, this game is so chaotic though that we can actually get back in it because no one's playing correctly. Everyone's just getting crazy. Like we know they just got Dragon. Why would you do that? So I don't usually say report. But that guy is obviously just intentionally feeding here. And it's because everyone's harassing him. So, yeah, he's going to get a report and, you know, he might get punished, but it's not going to help me win this game. Yeah, I don't believe that at all. The guy's clearly just trolling. And it's because everyone's harassing him because he lost. But the problem is he doesn't understand like very basic concepts. Like, you can't gank a losing lane. Okay, so we don't all need to chase him, but someone needs to chase him to kill him. Oh my god. Alright, well, I've got to go back and get this.
An enemy is godlike. An enemy has been slain.
So it's because everyone just kept harassing. Like, you have to figure out a way to get this guy to not feed.
An ally has been slain.
I still think we can win. Like, we can still actually win. It is possible.
Shut down.
Gluttony is
Your turret
So I think he might have actually been trying right there. Maybe.
I have tastes that aren't easily pacified.
Like, we can win this. I'm not just trying to be like a, you know, whatever. I'm not being unrealistic here. Like, legit, we could win this.
All the world's a river.
If Yosh just stops trolling, we can win it right now. Because they're out of position so much. Like, why is the Syndra here? And all you have to do is just get a couple of kills here.
inhibitor is respawning soon.
All you have to do is get a couple of kills and they'll start raging at each other. And then you win. Okay, so he's just running into the base. So yeah, we got him, I think. Don't die, Vi, run! Oh my gosh.
Is too strong.
Yeah, they're probably Baroning. I mean,
Anything of death is deceitful.
it's fine. Like, obviously that's not good, but any kind of trade is good right now. If we can just get kills, and the reason is they will start raging at each other. No one's going to be able to do anything. I mean, they don't know, though. Like, they're backing up. Okay, good. So I just made them back just by warding. Because they don't know where we are, because they don't have it properly warded.
Everyone ends downriver. Eventually.
So he's just going to sweep that ward out. I mean, we can almost get a kill on him right now. Vhagar can. Okay, nice.
Unstoppable.
What? Dang it, I couldn't eat him fast enough. Vi should be able to kill Ashe by herself. We need towers. Well, no. Not with Mordekaiser there.
A depth of flavor is what I
I didn't need to exhaust her. I didn't know if Vhagar came with me or not. I was just trying to slow her attack speed so she didn't take the towers fast. Like, they're getting very cocky. We just need to wait on Vhagar to stun somebody. Or that. This Yasuo just, like... He just wouldn't suicide in there like we had that. I couldn't eat him fast enough. They just blow him up. Like, he has no resistances. We need a Vhagar catch. So I just need to hold and just wait on them to heal up and come back. It's fine. So now they're going to come over here and try to get this. I think we can kill him. And they might Baron. Okay, well. So they aren't doing Baron. They aren't doing anything organized. So you see if you guys do this, if you come back like this, now they're going to start raging at each other. One of them might rage quit. We don't want to get bushed. They have 2 dead. Just give me.
Their despair is the secret.
Tahm Kench is particularly good in this kind of game, where there's just so many people all over the place all the time. He's watching for an Ash arrow. Okay, they're fine.
Nothing escapes hunger. Anything of that is deceitful.
Dang it. I couldn't eat him because everyone's just getting way out of position. The problem is also with a Yasuo is that, or with when they have a Mordekaiser, is that if they kill somebody, they get a lot stronger. So you don't want anyone to die. Like, suiciding in there and trading kills is not good when they have a Mordekaiser. We can't really hold this, so... Okay, so I don't know what they're doing. So I'm just trying to stall. There we go. Okay. I need to heal, so I just need to hit a couple of these. Just get a heal in. Dang it. They got top. Dang it. So I got caught typing. I should have backed up. So that's probably it. Oh, Yasuo's down there. Okay.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
So I should have backed up and typed. I thought they all backed. Like, they're just suiciding into Mordekaiser. He's getting kills. Like, that's really what has cost the entire game. It's not worth it if you trade kills if they have a Mordekaiser. So... So that game was pretty ridiculous. I mean... Yeah, I actually do need to report this guy because I'm pretty sure he was intentionally feeding. I mean, I got him to come back into the game. So anyways, but we could have won the game is the bottom line. We could have definitely won that game. So typing at the end was bad. I mean, I should have just been a lot more vocal, just like wait on the Vhagar stun. I kept saying it. Vi kept suiciding in there to kill whomever she can. She wasn't tanky at all. Yasuo wasn't tanky at all. And these guys are just jumping into like 5 people and killing. Like, what we should have done is just kept picking off this Syndra that kept wandering around by herself. Ashe was wandering around by herself. We should have just kept picking people. And just tried not to team fight. Because with my ult, I can get to places pretty quickly. So we needed to just pick people off, just play that game, and I mean our team fight was okay, but in theory our team fight comp is fine. Like we get a stun with Vhagar into a Vi ult, and then I just save whoever goes in. I save Vi after she kills the person, and we did that a few times. But the main problem was, Yasuo either wasn't there or just suicided and died. So that was a huge thing. It's really hard to work around that. We could just try to not engage as much. But he was like deliberately feeding them, and you just can't like stop that really. I mean, if I'm close enough, I can eat him, but you just can't stop somebody who wants to suicide and throw the game. So that's definitely problematic. But I still think we could have won if we just kept sticking with the picks. If I just said, look, let's just wave clear with Vhagar, just try to get some picks, and then the thing is they were reining it in. Like they were telling Syndra to come join the team. I think they were telling Ashe to come join the team, so because they weren't splitting up anymore, and so you can't catch them if they won't split. They were forcing us into 5v5s, and like I said, the problem is when you suicide in against a Mordekaiser, he gets that free soul, and it makes everybody a lot more powerful. So you really can't trade kills with Mordekaiser in team fights. You need to make sure you don't die. So I think you just wait on the... Like if Vhagar picks somebody, nobody had MR over here. Like Braum had a locket, that's it. No one else had any MR. No one had a Maw. Nothing. No one was respecting... I guess this guy had some MR. But no one was respecting the Vhagar at all. And if he would have gotten a Void Staff... If he would have gotten a Void Staff, that would have been even better. But anyways, we need to just wait on the Vhagar, pick somebody with his ult, and then finish up the rest of the team fight. But everyone would just go in before Vhagar could even do his thing. So, which is very chaotic. I mean, that was a crazy game. Like that was a very, very low elo game. Like that's how it felt to me. Like I feel like that was a silver level game, honestly. And there's nothing wrong with a silver level game. That's fine. Like I'm not trying to hate or anything, but I mean maybe that's good to see that type of game, just so you guys can try to see how I try to navigate a circus. It didn't work out this time, and I mean a big part of that was I was trying to type and direct people in an unsafe place. I assumed they backed because they were low, but that was a bad assumption, and they jumped on somebody else near me, and I tried to save them, and we all died. So I shouldn't have done that. I should have typed in the base to direct people what to do. And I should have just been a little more vocal about waiting on the Vhagar stun. Like, just tell them what to do. And I think that would have helped. Because that game was definitely winnable. Like, they were all way out of position. But just because you're in kind of a lower elo environment where everyone's just dying all the time and people are running around. I mean, look how many kills there were this game. Like, that's ridiculous. There's like, what was that, like 74 kills? Something like that? 64? 64 kills. And however long that game was, 31 minutes. Like, that's 2 kills a minute. More than 2 kills a minute. That's absurd. So in just a bloodbath circus kind of game like that, you need to really rein in people, direct them, and try to get picks on their people that are out of position. So we did that with Syndra, we did that with Braum, Ashe, and we picked a lot of people out of position. We did that to Mordekaiser quite a few times. So the game was definitely winnable. I just needed to direct people to help them understand how to win the game, and just to try to rein in Yasuo. Like, I should have given him a pep talk earlier. He wouldn't have understood it, though. That's the problem. Like, just from his actions, I sense that he's a very young, insecure person. Like, he's just very psychologically fragile. So it's difficult to deal with that. But, you know, I feel like there's a lot more we could have done. Yeah, my stat line looks, 5, 2, and 15 looks awesome, right? But you know what the big stat is? It's this right here. It's a loss of 20. So I don't want to sit here and just think, oh, I lost the game. It must be everybody's fault. It must be this Yasuo who is feeding. I am going to report him for intentionally feeding. I did. But at the same time, I need to figure out how I could win the game, because I can't help what he's doing. I need to figure out how I could win the game. So I could have directed the team more. Like, I was doing that some, but I could have done it more. I should have been more explicit about, hey, our engage is Veigar. Wait on the Veigar engage for him to blow somebody up, and then we go in and fight. Then Vi goes in after she does her cooldowns, and I eat her, walk her out. I should have asked her if she could get a little bit of armor and just explained that that style of gameplay a little bit more to her. So, I don't know. I mean, our duo did get a lot of kills, but he also died 7 times. I just, this is why I don't like duoing. It's not, I mean, this was okay, because this is kind of a circus game. It was definitely winnable, but I don't, definitely wasn't his fault that we lost. But it feels like this happens so much when I duo with lower level players. We just get these circus kind of games, and it's just a lot harder to execute game plans because people are just too impulsive, or they just don't understand like what's going on. And I know you guys that are watching this that are in silver, bronze, maybe gold. I know that you see this all the time, and so it's good for me to try to get games like this every now and then that can teach you, how to deal with the circus show of lower elo, where people just don't understand basic concepts. Such as, hey, if you've died 4 times in lane, you should quit fighting the top laner. Or, hey, you shouldn't go help a top laner that's died 4 times in lane, because if their jungler shows up, they're going to kill you and get the tower. You should stick to, if you're the jungler, you should stick to killing the lane where you've already got the kills. Because not only do you know you can do it, because it's already happened, whoever is involved in that down there is going to get a lot of gold. So because we've already killed Ashe and Braum once or twice in lane with the help of Vi, that means we all have gold. So we're stronger than Ashe and Braum at that point. Also, it does lots of psychological damage. So if you keep stacking on the same lane and keep killing them, then they're going to go on tilt. Just like what happened with our Yasuo. They kept killing him. And it was mostly just 1v1 with Mordekaiser. Now, Warwick helped some, but they just kept killing him. And so he went on tilt and he started feeding. So if you just stay on the same lane as a jungler, if you have success, if you kill him, just keep killing him. Especially at lower elos, it just destroys the psychology of the other team. They'll start blaming the jungler, they'll blame other people, they'll just go into a rage. That's just something that just to be aware of. I mean, some high-level players, have guides where they say, hey, look at the wins of everyone on your team. Like, you can go look at op.gg or whatever, see the stats, and try to find somebody who's lost. If you're a jungler main, try to find somebody who's lost 3 or 4 games in a row, and then just go camp on that person, because they're going to tilt faster because they keep playing even though they're losing. So that's just kind of it's kind of a dirty trick to do that. I don't do that kind of stuff, but it's definitely available. So anyways, so the bottom line, what do we learn? Direct, be much more explicit, type in safe places, try to direct your team what to do. Even more so than usual, that I usually do. Just explain it, break it down, say, hey, Vi, get armor. We're going to do a Veigar stun, and then I want you to ult whoever he stuns, and then I'm going to pull you out with my chomp. And then they should be dead by then. Yas, just wait until they blow their cooldowns, and then use your ultimate, go in there, knock them all up, and they should be dead. Just something like that. Just explaining that in text, I think, will help everyone understand their role. Now, will they execute it? Maybe, maybe not. But I think that it would certainly be better than Vi just jumping in and suiciding into 4 people, or Yasuo suiciding into 4 people. Because that was really our problem. These guys just kept jumping in without being tanky at all and dying. Like, that was the huge deal. A lot of other people are getting caught, too. I mean, you don't need this on Triss. She doesn't have an on-attack skill that you need to worry about, and they don't have a tank. Like, I mean, all they have is Warwick as tank, and he's not even really that tanky. So she should have just gotten probably a static shiv or a ghost blade or just something, because she doesn't have anything that stacks on hit. Like, you get Blade of the Ruined King if you have Vayne or Twitch or just something that you make an on-hit build because they can hit multiple things, or they just stack really well with attack speed and hit. You already have a crit item, so you want things that give you crit. Blade of the Ruined King doesn't give you any crit. So she just doesn't understand how to build. And you're just going to run into that. If you duo with people that are lower than you, you're going to run into people that don't know what's going on a lot. That can be very frustrating if you do know what's going on. So I feel your frustration if you're in the lower elos. You know, I think I may have started the season at silver. I may have gotten placed in the silver. Like, I ended last season, like, at the November cutoff, I was gold 1, and then before the new season started, I was plat 4 in February. So I just finished my huge comps in November, so I was able to have a lot more playing time. And then I think I got placed into like silver 1, if I remember correctly. So I went from plat 4 to silver 1. So I understand the frustration, but you know, once you get up to platinum, or once you get to a higher tier, a tier where you're comfortable at, it's really hard to. You have to change your mentality and just go back, and it can be frustrating when people don't do what seems very easy and obvious. But anyways, okay, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was at least a lot of kills and bloodbaths. I think we made some good plays. Just overall, we needed to work on our macro game. So just explaining strategies and just getting the team on board with it, I think most of our saves and our decisions were fine. There were a few questionable things that were going on there. I missed a couple of chomps, but either way, I think I'll post this up. I think it's worth it just to see how you can maybe try to navigate a circus show, why you shouldn't do it with people that are much lower in a lot of instances, and just some insights into various situations that arise in sort of a very chaotic game. So we haven't had a game that's this chaotic before on our channel, this goofy, which is so many unorthodox picks and just people running around constantly dying. So how do you deal with that? You saw I at least talked Yasuo into trying to play a reasonable game for at least a few minutes there near the end. He was actually trying. So he was intentionally feeding, but then he actually started trying for a little bit. So I should have maybe kept reassuring him more, because no one believed it. Everyone wanted to surrender, all this stuff. And the game was very winnable. As you saw, we killed them a lot and got back in this game. Like, it was very, very winnable for sure. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to like and subscribe. Remember that subscriptions not only show your support, but they also help bring fresh eyes into the channel. Be sure to share this channel with any friends that you have that like to play League of Legends, or Total War, or just need better grades on essays when I roll out the educational content. It really helps out a ton to get some fresh faces in here. So, and we do win most of the games, or at least a lot of the games that we play. We definitely win. I like to post up the losses sometimes too, just because often you can learn just as much from losses as you can from wins. So if we learned some important lessons, if we had chances to win, if it was kind of close, and I think that game we did have plenty of chances to win, then I will actually post it up. So you don't automatically know that I'm going to win every game that I post, so it leaves a little bit of suspense in there too. But thank you very much. I hope to see you next episode, and have a wonderful evening.